At what point does your responsibility to your company, employees, and customers outweigh those at home? Let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Chris with HVAC Pro Blog. Welcome back this week, and we're going to talk about responsibilities at work, home, and if we can find a balance in the HVAC industry. Sometime about 15 years ago, I remember having to leave my nephew's birthday party for an emergency call. This made 2 years in a row. Let's be honest, as a service manager, even when I wasn't on call, I was by the phone and I was always available. I used to drive my service van to family functions. My wife used to call it the death mobile. Used to make all kinds of noise, and trust me, it was a little scary. And when I got there, I was always on edge that the phone was gonna ring and I was gonna have to pack it up and leave. This time though, it was the last straw. It was the point I realized I couldn't have the family I wanted if I continued down the same path in this industry. Even to this day, I joke with my wife about the noise that ringtone used to make and how my heart used to jump into my throat. Sometimes it was when I first got home after a really long day. Other times it went off at 3 a.m. I have to say, she must really love me because I used to work at least 60 hours a week back then. Granted, it was a long time ago and it was a different part of the industry. I used to like it, the money was great, and it really speaks to the hours available in the busy season and the opportunity in HVAC. So the answer for me at this time was to find another path in HVAC where I could actually work teaching technicians. It was a great job where I was able to travel around Eastern Mass and Rhode Island and actually teach them on basics like superheat, subcooling, system design, quality installation, all of the items that we teach here at HVAC Pro Blog today. Now, of course, this came with a significant pay cut, but no overtime. I want to tell you, like all the choices I've made in my career, I would never change them for the world. It makes me who I am today. I think had I made a conscious effort for a better work-life balance, that I would have gotten a lot more satisfaction out of my job back then. My balance has taken me about 15 to 20 years to actually find, and if you ask my family, it's still not quite balanced. I strive to plan out not just my workday, but also the days at home with my family. I have to tell you, like my wife knows, the best ones are the ones that I don't have to plan myself, where I'm along for the ride. What I've learned is that when I say yes to something at work that isn't, let's say, part of my job, then I am actually saying no to something at home. And this can eat me alive sometimes, particularly when this requires travel or when I don't have a say in the matter, to the point where I can't sleep at night. So let me ask you, do you think you can have a work-life balance in HVAC? I've actually had most positions in our industry already at this point. I've been a technician where I was doing maintenance and on the road all day. I've been a service tech and service manager, sometimes in the office. I was a technical trainer for quite a few years, and now I'm actually in sales and I run this blog. I have found that being more intentional with my time, both at work and home, contributes to my happiness. But does this mean I found a work-life balance? Some say it's not possible, and if you want a better balance, you have to work for yourself. I don't know the answer here, but I do know that the opportunity in HVAC has never been greater, and you have to know when enough is enough. So, what do you think? Throw it down in the comments. Have you ever gotten to the point of burnout? Have you ever thought you need a different position in the industry? Trust me, the grass is always greener on the other side. It's not always a better opportunity if it doesn't provide the ability of you to make decisions and be more intentional with your time. Thanks again for joining us this week at HVAC Pro Blog, where we provide advice for residential system design, quality installation, and system diagnosis. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss content every Sunday. I'll see you next week.